So I was recording, right? I've already took 2 hits out of the bowl. I'm feeling good. I started cleaning up this brow. Sorry, there's a glare on my screen, so I can't tell if you guys have good lighting or not. Cleaning up this brow compared to this one. See? There. I'm still cleaning this one up, so. But I was recording, and like I picked up the phone, because that's what I record on. I picked it up to show you guys, and I pressed the fucking button, like the home button. I got the iPhone, so I fucking pressed the button, and it ended the video. So I'm sorry, but I was just gonna give you like a little close up of my brow. And I was telling you guys the story of when I first got stoned. Anyways, so I had just started the story, so y'all didn't miss anything. So yeah, I was a new kid, I was the new kid in school when I first started high school, because it was already the second semester of school. I had just moved from California to Arizona, or from Blythe to, sorry, that's gross, from Blythe to Yuma. Excuse me. And, sorry. So I had just moved there, right? And it was my first day of school, and I was in 5th period right after lunch, and it was biology. So I go to my class like the good little girl that I was. And so I'm sitting there in class, right? There's these 2 girls that sit in front of me, and she turns around and she's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, from California." She's like, "Oh, we know what part." And I start telling her, because my hometown, literally, like, nobody knows where the fuck Blythe is at. I mean, unless you're from the valley, like, you really don't know where Blythe is at. So anyways, what was it? Okay, so yeah, so, we get to talking for a little bit, and then she's like, okay, well, she, we were talking, and she actually invited me over to her house, I believe. Yeah, she invited me over to her house that day. Okay, cool. So it's like, so I go to her house, and, we go to her room, we're chilling, and she's like, let me do your makeup. I was like, what? Because I really didn't wear makeup. If I did, it was like mascara, not even eyeliner I would wear. So I fucked up my brow already. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, go ahead, do my makeup. And she's like, you have really nice eyebrows. And my eyebrows were fucked up, you guys, because I let my mom do my brows when I first did my eyebrows. I let my mom do it. You guys, she fucked my shit up. Like, and she told me too, she's like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up because I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, I barely know how to do my eyebrows. So I'm like, all right. So I did my own, and then, well, I had done them, and then she fixed them for me. Not cute. Sorry, I had a little shit right there. And so I was like, okay. So anyways, so we go to her house, right? We go to her house, and she does my makeup, and she does this red eyeshadow on me. Because her makeup was always bomb. Like, her makeup was always bomb. I love her makeup. I love the way she does her makeup. And she's really pretty. Naturally she's really pretty. So whatever she would do, and then she has like these really big eyes and beautiful eyebrows. Like, she's a beautiful girl. And she would do her makeup really nice. So she did mine, and it was like white and like red, and then white, and it was like all blended, and it was so pretty. I was just like, that's me, like, oh, so so yeah, she did my makeup, and then she's like, okay, well, let's go walk somewhere, And when I was at that age, like, my hip pain, I was lighter, and then my hip pain was like, I'm gonna ignore it. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, I was still able to ignore it. So I was like, all right, cool, So we go walk around her neighborhood, And we're like being all cute, you know, like we changed and we got all cute, and I was just like, okay. So this bitch had me feeling myself, and I was just like, all right. From then on, you guys, we were best friends. Like, and she's still a really close, good friend of mine. We were best friends, and I was at her house. She was at my house more than I was at hers, but my parents loved her. You know, they still do. Well, my mom still does. She's a sweet girl. She really is. Now she's calmed down, and well, not anymore. She was calm for a while. She just started back up again. But anyways, so yeah, so you know, I'm the new kid, and we're meeting people, and there's this other girl in my class. Oh, I fucked up my eyebrow, you guys. There's this other girl in my class, right? But this class, I don't know. My bad, you guys. I got stoned. That was the first friend I made in high school, being in a new school. She's not part of the first story of my getting high for the first time story. I don't know how I started into that, but that's how you know I'm stoned. What the fuck? Anyways, so there's this girl that I met in PE. It was gym class. It was like the last period, so we get to talking. Come to find out, her cousin or her best friend, it was a friend of mine back home, and she lived in the same town I did, in my hometown. So that's how, you know, she and I got talking. So, oh, you guys, I fucked up my brow. Like, I made it too thin. Hold on. I'll pick y'all up right now. Hang on. But, so yeah, you know, we knew the same people, or her family. You know, I knew some of her family. And, anyways, so she and I become, you know, close friends. She's still a friend of mine. I still got her on Snap and whatnot. So, anyways, so me and the girl that I met, okay, that's how she comes into the story. Me and my good friend, the first friend that I met at school, so it was me, her, and then the girl that I met at gym. So it was friend from biology and friend from gym. The friend from gym is the one that I had friends, and you know, I knew people from my hometown. So, we're gonna call her Jim, and we're gonna call the other girl biology because I don't want to give out their names. So Jim invited us to her house, and we were like, okay, yeah, let's go, you know. So we go to her house. And we're chilling. Her brother gets there, right? Her brother gets there, and he's stoned like a motherfucker because he smelled like Bud Light to the max. I was just like, damn. So we're there, and so we're there, right? And Jim was like, y'all, you know, y'all want to smoke? She didn't smoke. She still does not smoke, but her brother does and did. So, you know, she was asking us, and I'm just like, nah, like, I'm straight, you know, like, I don't do that. Like, I'm good. Y'all, this is the end of my bowl. Cheers. Pause. I know, so not a cute smoker. Okay, so I did this brown, just the bottom. You guys see how thin that is, like, compared to this one? Can you tell? Follow me on Snap and IG, and y'all are gonna see how cute my pictures be. Right now I look busted as fuck, but once I fix these brows and get my angles, yeah, you guys are gonna see the transformation. Anyways, back to the story. So she's like, y'all, hey, y'all want to smoke? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't do that. Biology over here was just like, oh, I'll try it, and she had never smoked before. She was more of a drinker than anything, and she had never smoked. She didn't want, she was never a smoker, right? And at first she was like, no, and then finally, peer pressure was getting to her, which she is not a weak person, but for some reason this bitch, she was a weak bitch. So she gave in, and she was like, all right, I'll try it. This bitch got high. This bitch got high and fell asleep at Jim's house. She fucking crashed out on the couch, and me and Jim were just like, bitch. Like, she is knocked out. So we chill for a little bit, and then it's time to go. I only live down the street from Jim's, so we were cool. But biology over there lived on the other side of town by the school.